Hi, my name is Sarah Slutton, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the key findings from my experiment into carbon capture in tropical agricultural soils. Limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels is an essential step to reducing the occurrence of extreme droughts on farmers in the North Queensland region. Now, to do this, we need two things. The first is reduction of carbon emissions, and the second is carbon dioxide removal technologies. Enhanced rock weathering is one such technology that takes advantage of weathering reactions that break down alkaline silicate minerals and consume carbon dioxide in the process. Now, weathering reactions are naturally very slow, so this method of carbon capture is proposed to be most effective in tropical regions with high rainfall and warm temperatures throughout the year to help speed up those reactions. Here's how it works. Carbon dioxide reacts with water to create a weak acid called carbonic acid. When it rains, this acid will react with minerals in certain rocks. I've used olivine in this example, which is found in basalt. One of the products of this reaction is bicarbonate ions, which then move through the groundwater and rivers and eventually reach the ocean, where it will be locked in long-term carbon storage. The issue with this reaction is that if stronger acids are present in the environment, they will react with olivine and not carbonic acid, and this results in no carbon capture and subsequent storage. And this presents a problem in tropical agricultural soils, which can be very acidic and thus may not be efficient in carbon capture. The experiments I did were to quantify how carbon capture was affected by soil pH and other soil variables such as total carbon and total nitrogen. I also did an experiment to measure how moisture content of a soil may be affecting carbon capture, and all these experiments use soils sampled from the sugarcane growing regions of North Queensland. In the two major experiments I did, for both experiments, carbon capture increased with soil pH increase. However, carbon capture was found to be significantly negatively correlated with the total carbon and nitrogen percentages in the soil. Finally, when comparing two treated soils, the lower moisture content resulted in significantly lower carbon capture compared to samples that incubated at field capacity. So what did we learn from all of this? Well, the most important thing we learned is that there are a lot of different variables affecting carbon capture within a soil. Soil pH was definitely important, as we saw, which recent geochemical modelling had predicted. But we also learned that total carbon, total nitrogen, and moisture content levels can have large impacts on carbon capture. Now, this means that there is a lot more things that land managers will have to keep in mind if they consider pursuing enhanced rock weathering as a means of carbon capture.